Now we heard something. Bannon, the one that we prefer to watch on YouTube, is Bannon. Shout out to Bannon. We now Bannon agree. I mean, now I agree with Bannon too, but I also disagree. But we've seen something saying that Derrick James was trying to block the battle between Spence and Crawford. No, we never said that Spence can lose against Crawford. I know we never said that Spence can lose against Crawford. I'm just saying he's risky. I mean, but this is a 50-50 or maybe 60-40, I guess, on Earl Spence's favor. But Earl Spence might just be probably not wanting to rush in there too quick. Like we said, I'm going to do a tune up, one more tune up, could be smart. But, and we still believe Earl Spence could defeat Terrence Crawford, even if they got in there, if Earl Spence was just smart enough, like, like how he used to get in there in the ring was different. But after the car accident, he been kind of, had little problems in a way, but he still, ends up victorious. So, now, about doing a job towards, Crawford face, taking his time looking for openings, but directing the body shot, the hook to the body or whatever, doing that in training by practicing could help Earl Spence when it comes to that, but which he's a terrific body hitter. But I'm saying, but as in the shots of direction, of quickness too, he can probably do that in training, maybe work on that. And and he's still good at it, but I'm saying it'd be even better if you're going against Terrence Crawford, because Terrence Crawford isn't your Dennis Ugas. Exactly. It's Terrence Crawford. So we felt like Terrence Crawford would stop Ugas and maybe middle rounds, maybe. And you have to get used to Ugas, but but it definitely won't go 12. We feel like Crawford would stop Ugas. But yeah, but see, Spence known to take you around the world, and that's a good thing too. So now Spence and Crawford, it's just Crawford, has he I mean, it's a little pressure on Crawford and a little pressure on Spence, from what Crawford possessed against Sean Porter, and but see now Spence, I don't think Spence wanted to take out the fight. I think Derrick James probably just cautious, but I'm just guessing. But or maybe we're wrong. But now Spence have a chance though. I mean, if you went for now, if Spence tried to get past Ortiz, for example, that's a good battle too to make. Yeah, so I'm just saying. And I'm not going to even say Jerome Ennis, because we all know that all the top welterweights is avoiding Jerome Ennis, and that's so that's my take on it. And so if that's the case, Jay might as well just go on and give Jerome Ennis a special belt, and a lot of people been looking down on Jerome Ennis, but how boxers used to be in Sugar Ray Leonard them days. Sugar Ray Leonard would have wanted to fight Jerome Ennis first before Crawford anyway. So, if you were smart. But, just to get that threat out the way, and so you can really make sure if you can beat Terrence Crawford. So, but Jerome Ennis could probably be better than Terrence Crawford, maybe. I'm just saying. So, that's the guy they should be trying to really be focused on, because, Spence and Crawford is a fight to make, and it's also not the fight to make. So you have to think about that. Think about that. So the fight to make is Crawford versus Ennis. That's the Crawford to make. I mean, that's the that's the battle to make. Is Crawford versus Ennis, or Spence versus Ennis, or Ortiz versus Ennis, or Ortiz versus Spence, Ortiz versus Crawford. Those the battles to make when it comes to that situation. And maybe other top weatherweights for Fundora. I'm gonna bring up the tall giant Fundora. Now he can box and all, but I don't know. I mean, I don't know. He's at welterweight, I believe. I mean, I don't know how far he'll go. I mean, because there's some great boxers out there, So, see, now those, Fundora versus Spence, Fundora versus Crawford, Fundora versus Ortiz. That's the fight. That's the battle. See, that's what I'm saying. These days, boxers don't want to fight the best. They nervous. Got them shaking in their jeans. Seriously, like. It used to be, though. They're putting to fight the best, the most riskiest, though. If you really the pound for pound bet. And Spence is not the pound for pound best. Crawford is not the pound for pound best. Jerome Ennis is most definitely the pound for pound best, and he don't even holding no belts. That's funny. That is funny, ain't it? And the truth is, Jerome Ennis is the pound for pound best so far because he doesn't avoid anyone. I mean, think about it. But that's my take on it. All welterweights, all other boxers, y'all stay healthy, be safe. That's my take on it. Everyone take it easy.